G'day everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Raidzero AU and welcome back to another episode of StarRupture. And got a bit of work to do today on the base. We're getting closer to being able to produce some more stuff. But I think at the moment, the main thing we now need to do is take stuff out. Might help performance a little bit as well. Just as we disconnect stuff from the network. Because none of this stuff's really being used now. Oop. Did I just connect something I wasn't supposed to? Well, that stuff seems to be going down the line, so... Don't have enough space. Okay. I've got plenty of building materials. We've got there titanium bars. Okay, well, let's... Look. Let's just fill these in. Be able to make more use of this space. Right, let's need something to eat. Titanium, is that full? I could probably use some of these titanium rods, make a bit more ammo. Put anything else in there. So I was putting some stuff in here. Actually, that's a point. Let's...
Oh, yes.
Let's bring some of this stuff down. Have a look in here. Now, somebody said that I already had the, they've told me a couple of times now, and I keep forgetting. The stator. There we go. Done. That's done. Stabilizer. Done. We don't have any of that. I can put the blocks in that we've got. Haven't got anything to insert there. I can put some of that in there. 1,000 there, 1,000 there. So credit-wise, we're doing okay. We haven't done any of these yet. That's okay. Let's cleared out some of that. Let's see, standard ammo. We need wolfram powder. That's where I'm going to fall down, I think. Because we need... let's change that to be wolfram powder. We can chuck that in there. That could be making me some wolfram powder while it's waiting. Okay, so everything's pretty quiet because nothing's doing anything at the moment. Okay. Those up. We can dismantle some of that. Probably a bit later. Need something to eat. That's what I was going to grab. Okay. You go in there. You. Clear. $100 rotors. NutriChew. Choose one of those. Choose 2 of those. Okay. So food-wise, we should be good. Yep. This one here.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't know if that's still connected or not. Yeah, that should still be able to get some resources down to it. Okay. So out here, what we now have is we have these. And now we've got all of these being made along here. But now the next things we want to make are the beams, the sheets, plates, rotors and tubes. Okay. Now I don't know whether we can... Oh, yep. It'll let me do that. Okay. Not stable. Okay, doesn't like it there. Oh! Not what I meant to do. Let me do that. Well, it won't let me do it here. Okay. Let's see if we can... See if we can get this hooked in. Not connected with the ground. So we might need to do pillar support. One of those in. Stick one of those in there. And then we want to make sure it's one of these foundations. Can I not put that there? What's the point of these if you can't put anything on it? Not connected with the ground. What do you mean not connected with the ground? How do these work?
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity. Prepare for a wave.
Okay. Put the one. There. That one's... If I put that there... That one there. And that one there. That gives us some stability. That one's too high. But that one needs to come out. Wave warning. Alright, let's get in. Okay.
Ruptura's eruption has started. Prepare for impact.
Go. Do I want to head out? Probably not at this stage. Still a lot of dead bodies around the place. Underground cave over here. Possibly go and grab some crystal. We've got room. Pull down the airlock. Just got to wait for the outside to become habitable again. So yeah, so that's definitely still working, making me building materials, which is good.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Okay. So, what we want to do is we want to head over this way. Also grab these while we're here. And it's over this way. Wouldn't be anything to bother me at the moment. Is it up? Yep. It's up here. There's a dead body.
Gotcha.
Gone completely the wrong way for that cave, but we got a body. Come on. Get out of here. Yep, just down here. See if there's any more crystal. It should be just over here. Somewhere here. Yep, gone past it again. It's over here. Bit hard to see when everything's grey. Let's get up there. Up here. Must be up here. Can't get up there. Oh, let me up there. By the time I get up there, it's going to be closed again, isn't it? Over here. There it is. Alright. Here we go. Any more crystal down here? Does it respawn? This stuff's respawned. I don't want that. Grab those. Being any crystal though. Oh yep. A little bit. Much. Alright, guess that's it. Drone wreck. Up in here somewhere. Let's go find it while we're out here. Up here somewhere. Haven't got many bullets, but we should be okay at the moment. One here. What it is. Okay. Just a damaged logic board. That clears that off. Oh. Missed that jump. We've still got plenty of room down here. So I'm thinking what I would like to do, if possible, although we could probably still do it from here. That's lined up. Yep. Okay. So these ones, basically what we're now going to want to do is titanium. Have we got the sheets and the beams being done? We have. We've got beams and sheets being done. We've got... sheets and beams. We've got wire and plates. And we've got the calcite sheets. So... what we're going to need is wolfram wire and titanium rods for the rotors. Okay. I think what I want to do is, let's get rid of this for now. Just fill that in. And I think the best way to do this is going to be to have this one. And rotate that round. How am I going to work this? I think I actually just want that, to be honest. Just a triple rail. Does only use one at a time, but that's all I want at the moment. So that one can go there. I just want these transported. And that one goes there. Okay. That works. So that gets all those being transported. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move these all the way down here. How long will it let me do it? I'm going to try and put one of these here. Leave. Probably there. And then
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The
there.
climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Now I've no idea if any of this is going to work, so but we'll see. That goes there. That goes there. And then I need to hook these ones up. So that one. To that one. That one. That one. To that one. Okay, so that provides that coming down here. And then I'm going to want a similar thing on this side. So the T. I want that there. But why? No, it's not that one. Set offset. I want that up one. I'm sure there's a way of setting that.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
But now I'm just going to have to do it like this. Because I need that. Well, actually that's not correct anyway. Need that one there. And that one. I need there. And then that one I want to come down in here. Oops. Is it? Someone said if you lock the lighting with something, is it? Couldn't be. Shouldn't be colliding with anything. Colliding with another building. Are they not high enough or something? Let's, alright. Really didn't want to go up there, but... Oh. You go there. Okay, maybe it was that. It's up there. This one comes up there. Okay. No. Connected it wrong. That one. Okay, so we've got everything being delivered down here now. So, what we're going to need is... So down here, I'm going to work out how I'm going to do this. Fabricator. I think these ones, basically I'm going to pop yeah. I'm going to bring them out one more. Okay, so this particular one, so we want to make rotors. We need titanium rods and wolfram wire. So, let's keep working on these. So that's the first one, which is that one there. And I'm going to bring you back one more. There we go. And you go there. And then the second one. In fact, that one needs to go up one more. Want that. So, and then this one is going to go across here. Like that. And that one can actually be moved. Let's just bring you up and rotate you. That one. Take you out. Pop you in. Okay, so you're going around there. And then this one can so 1, 2 not stable. You mean not stable? Okay. Can I put one of those pillar supports in? Will it let me put one of those in now? Probably not. Oh yeah, well, it's saying it's not stable. You mean it's not? Let's do one of those. Try you. How can it not be stable? Is it because it's replacing that? Do I just put that down there like that, or that? As soon as I go, that's just crazy. If I do that, now will you let me do it? It just will not let me put it in there. Okay. Well, failing that, what I'm going to have to do is put it in at that level. Not what I want to do. Will it let me put one on this side? Allow me bring it up one. But that's going to have to move because we're going to need... We need stuff to come off of this. The building is a bit... Although having said that, I am trying something that I'm not sure designed for, but... to there. That one to there. That. So that has to come out, definitely. And that is going to have to come over here somewhere. There. Maybe what we then need to do here is... Can I bring that one down at all? Okay, so to be able to produce rotors, we need rods and wire. Okay, so let's see. So first of all, rods are going on the outside, which then comes to the inside, which then comes to here. Okay. And I think might be the easiest way to do this is to put one of these in, if we can, if it'll let us. Oh. There's going to be a problem. This is where you need to be able to cross them. And you can't. Okay. And this height thing is going to be a problem. Is there anywhere along here that it will let me put? Let's do one of these. But what we want to do is we want to bring that down. Set Z offset. Yeah. Not location. T. I'm going to need to bring that down. I don't like that. That's just messy, as far as I'm concerned. And then we're going to want another one of these here. Which will only let me do that high. It's very finicky. Definitely need to do some work on their building, I think. And then what I want from here is that's going to be on the inside there. I want that to hook down to there, and then you to hook back up to there. Meanwhile, you can keep going through. And you can go in there. And then on this side, what we're going to want to do is one of these. We're going to want to lift it up. Lift it up. In fact, you can go there. And do we want to lift it up or leave it the same? Maybe the same. Don't think that's going to work. So this one was on... This is on the outside. Here's the inside, which is this one here. Is that going to work? Yeah. But I don't know that I'm going to be able to pass the others through. That's going to be the issue. We're going to have to try and do the same thing. So we want one of these. I'll put that right the way down there. Will that work? Can I connect that to one of these? Apparently I can. Oh, it's twisted. Don't like the look of that. That one? That looks a bit better. And then this one connects down there. Whew. And I'm still not convinced that this one's going to work. I think that might have to come down one more. Good to go. We should be able to do it just here. Rotate. So that should be like that. And I don't think we're going to be able to... One, I don't think we're going to be able to connect this one up because it's too high. So, you know what? I'm not even going to attempt it. I'm just going to copy that one. I'm going to bring it out another block. Put it in the right way. Okay, so you... After you pass through there, you actually need to go back onto the outside here. Here we go. And then the middle one here, go over there. And that one there. Colliding with something. That was the one I wondered. Yeah. Okay.
Dehydrated.
Okay. Have one of them. Have one of them. That needs to come down another level. Yep. So that needs to be roughly the same as this one. There. Now the question is, can I get that to connect from there to there? Answer is yes. But then this one might be a bit close here. No. It's going to allow it. Oh, it's ugly, but it's going to allow it. Okay. Yeah, that's too much. Basically, we need to... I can work this off camera, but I just want to prove that it works. To myself. Nobody else. Okay, there's that. Alright, so you are connecting in there, and you are connecting in there. Right. Get in there. And you into that one. So, theoretically, if I set this to be rotors, seeing movement. I might have connected the wrong Wolfram one. Which is okay, if that's the case. So that goes there. Which one does the Wolfram... That goes to the outside. And then that comes to the inside. Right, so we've got plenty of that, but we're not getting the wire. Alright, where have I messed up? Goes there. Is it that that's causing it? And that goes there. One comes round. Directions are correct. We haven't got any. That's why. Am I not getting... Oh! Well, that would explain it. Okay. Let's, so what have I got going on down here? It's plates, that's wire. Alright, so these only need to connect to... Why is that one going that way? It shouldn't be going that way. This one. Connect that. go. Okay. Finally, we can start producing some stuff, and then this should flow. It's messy, but it works. Okay. We're producing rotors. What's the next thing we're going to be wanting to do? Have a look. We want tubes, to titanium rods and titanium sheets. Where's the titanium housing made again? That's in the in one of the furnaces or something like that. Okay, so that's all working. It is a real mess, but let's pop you back in just so we can try to make it look a little bit. I don't like that, so that definitely needs to, there needs to be 3 between those pillars. Yeah. But the theory worked, so that is where I'm going to call this episode. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm Raidzero, signing out.